Hey guys, what's going on? Back up here for my WWE Stomping Ground card predictions video. I know that name really does suck, but Stomping Ground will be the next WWE pay-per-view event that will be airing live on the WWE Network at the Tacoma Dome in Tacoma, Washington, Sunday, June 23rd. 2019. We already have one announced match for the Stomping Ground card. It was announced tonight on Raw that Roman Reigns will be taking on Drew McIntyre again in a singles match. So I thought long and hard about this Stomping Ground card, and seeing as how we have this wild card BS rule bull crap, it's really made it hard for me to come up with a card that would, be inspiring. But I did my best. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Always enjoy hearing your feedback and whatnot. So without further ado, let's waste no time. This is my card predictions for WWE Stomping Ground. So we start here on my card. I have the Usos versus the Revival in a Tornado Tag Team match. Of course, that stipulation means all, four guys will be in the ring at the same time battling each other. I think the Usos and the Revival, they had a pretty good match on Raw a couple of weeks ago. And, man, I was really looking forward to this feud, but the creative has just been complete garbage. And it's just kind of killed my interest in this program. But I would like to see these two get at least 15 minutes on pay-per-view. And like I said, a Tornado Tag Team match would help, add a stipulation to it, keep things fresh. And I think you give these guys enough time. They had a good match on Raw. I think they could have a great match on pay-per-view. I just wish the writing for this feud really has left a lot to be desired. Next here on my card, I have Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan defending the Smackdown Tag Team Championships against Heavy Machinery. And now, keep in mind, I have not watched. I'm just really disinterested with the WWE products since this wild card rule crap has been implemented. So it looks like they're teasing a feud between Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan, and Heavy Machinery. So we'll see where that goes in the next couple of weeks. But it wouldn't surprise me to see them have a match here on pay-per-view. So that's why I added this to my Stomping Ground card. We then have Finn Balor. I have him defending his Intercontinental Championship versus Andrade Cien Almas, a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental title. These two will be having a match on the Super Showdown show, which of course I will not be watching. Don't want to waste my time watching that piece of crap show. But be that as it may here, I would love to see Andrade and Finn Balor. I feel like 2 out of 3 falls, given that stipulation. They've had a number of good TV matches, and this could be finally the moment here where Andrade would capture the Intercontinental Championship from Finn Balor. I think it would make a great Intercontinental Champion. So much potential in Andrade Cien Almas. Could really be the next big Latino star that WWE is looking for. So I feel 2 out of 3 falls, especially if given 15, 20 minutes, that could be a show stealer right there. So I feel it would be another good addition to the Stomping Ground card. Next on my card here, of course, tonight on Raw, we had Samoa Joe regain the United States Championship after Rey Mysterio had to relinquish that title due to injury. So, hope Rey Mysterio is feeling better out there. So, with Samoa Joe now as United States Champion and Cesaro and Ricochet having some pretty good matches here on TV, I felt like, well, what would be the best possible outcome here? Why don't you have all three of these guys feuding for the United States Championship? Ricochet, tremendous high flyer. Cesaro, the strength, the power, just the finesse of the Swiss Superman. You know what? I think these three could have a pretty good triple threat match here. I really, really think that they could. So, yeah, triple threat between all three of these guys. Hey, sign me up for sure. Next on my card here, if he's healthy enough to compete, I have AJ Styles defending against Baron Corbin. Now, keep in mind, they kind of teased this feud a while back, and a couple weeks ago on Raw, actually. Not really enamored with it, but it would give Styles, somebody pick up an easy win over, one and done, and kind of move on from there. So, not the most exciting addition to my card, but I hope AJ is healthy enough. Not sure what's going on with his status. Haven't really heard anything otherwise. Was not on Raw these last 2 weeks, so hopefully everything is all right with the phenomenal one. Next here on my card, I had Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre in a way to end this feud once and for all. Falls Count Anywhere match. We've seen them in singles matches. Really haven't been too blown away with this feud, or the stuff with Shane McMahon has just been vomit-inducing, in my opinion. Just have no desire to see Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon. But I think Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, you give him Falls Count Anywhere, blow off this feud, move both guys on to different opponents, and go from there. Because, like I said, we've seen this match to death. But knowing WWE, we'll see it for the next 10 pay-per-views in a row. I then have Bayley defending her SmackDown Women's Championship versus Charlotte Flair. It would make sense, seeing as how Bayley beat Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Keep in mind, rematches are gone, but WWE, they just got to put Charlotte back in the title picture, and it wouldn't surprise me to see her beat Bayley just like that, because we have to have her win 16 championships just like her daddy. But be that as it may, would not surprise me to see Charlotte become Bayley's first challenger, because like I said, she's always got to be in the she's always got to be in the title picture. Speaking of the championship picture here, I have Kofi Kingston defending his WWE Championship against longtime nemesis Randy Orton. There's certainly history to go back on here. I think Kofi Kingston versus a heel Randy Orton could be a very fun feud based on their past. We all know the stories about Kofi's push kind of being derailed because of Randy Orton, so there's certainly a lot that they could go back to the well. I think these two could have a pretty entertaining match here, to say the least. And then with the whole wild card rule, if we're just going to really, who gives a crap? Superstars going to appear on Raw or SmackDown and vice versa. You know what? I'm going to go with this match for Universal Championship. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Why? Because I can. Figure, what the hell not? Kevin Owens, he lost to Kofi Kingston. He needs something to do here. He turned heel, and I was like, oh, great, we got that Kevin Owens back. And then he lost twice to Kofi. And I'm like, well, it's good for Kofi, but what does it do for Kevin Owens? I think him and Rollins, they had some pretty good matches back in 2016, especially that Hell in a Cell match. That was a really good Hell in a Cell match. So Rollins would need an opponent coming out of Super Showdown after he probably beats Baron Corbin. So I figured, why not? Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Yeah, Owens is on SmackDown, but again, does it really matter? Wild card rule. So that is my Universal Championship match. And then this is a long shot. This ain't happening. There's probably no chance in hell, but I figured I'd throw it on my card anyway, just to spice things up. Becky Lynch, the man, defending her Raw Women's Championship against a returning Sasha Banks. Now, that would be great. That would be really, really awesome. But is that going to happen? No. It just ain't going to happen. But it's wishful thinking. Like I said, I wanted to spice up my card here. So I figured, why the hell not throw it on there? So, guys, that is my card predictions video for WWE Stomping Ground, which will be airing, like I said, I believe June the 23rd on the WWE Network. So let me know what you think of my card down below in the comment section. I want to say thank you to Club of the Man 1993 for providing the card graphics once again. Always do a great job, Mike. And I want to say thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to click my like and subscribe button here on youtube.com/DanielGeyser412 for all my latest thoughts. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at DanielGeyser412. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/DanielGeyser1994. And be sure to follow the Kane Action Team, KaneActionTeam.com. Links can be found down below in the description box. Until then, guys, thanks for watching.